Hello, this is Pat the Wildlife Guy with Wildlife Company. Today, I have a raccoon-related public service announcement. Now, I'm not in this business to make a whole bunch of money or to catch a whole lot of animals. I'm here because I want to help wildlife and help people. Now, a lot of people don't understand this, but a lot of times in their homes, you can have a wildlife trap built into your house. Now, I'm not talking about me installing a wildlife trap into your house. I mean, the trap itself, the house itself is a trap. You have a hole or something in there animals like to crawl into, and you keep having to catch them and haul them away. This house was a good example of that. It had a foundation vent right down here behind the trap, and the foundation vent was hanging off, and the little raccoon came along, kind of peeped in there, said, well, it's kind of cold and rainy out here. It's warm and nice in there, and so it popped that vent cover off and walked on in, made itself at home. That's when the trouble starts. Homeowner says, oh my gosh, there's a wild animal under my house, and so I come out. Now what I did at that point is set up this trap right over that entrance hole, and it's set up so that when the animal walks out of that hole, it's going to walk into the trap, and I'm going to catch it. Because the goal is just to get the animal out from under the house. If I set a bait trap out here with food in it, I could catch a skunk. I could catch an opossum. I'm going to catch a raccoon that wasn't even under the house and haul it away, and we're going to think that the house is clear. That's not good. I end up catching the neighbor's cat maybe. So at this point, I've got the right animal. I've got the animal that was under the house in the trap. Well, that's still a problem, because what am I going to do with that animal? A lot of people will say, can you just take him somewhere and relocate him? No, you can't. You're not supposed to. It's a bad idea, because raccoons, skunks, and any animal in the dog family is a rabies vector species. It's possible that that animal could be carrying rabies and you don't even know it. It looks just fine. You've got that animal in the back of your car. Or you take this animal out to the countryside and let it go, and you get rabies started somewhere else. And rabies can just roll through a population and wipe it out. Also, you're moving that little animal off of its den, away from its food source, away from its water source, away from other family members. You could be moving mama raccoon, leaving 3 or 4 kits running around in the backyard, nobody take care of them, and they die. So that's not good. So what do you do? Well, what I'm going to do, and what I usually suggest, is let's take this little raccoon and let's take it on back here in the woods behind this house and let it go. Well, people say, well, won't it come right back in that hole? Yes, it will. It will try to come back. But what I'm going to do, before I go, I'm going to seal up this hole. We're going to screen that vent really good so it doesn't fall off anymore, so the raccoon can't pop it out. We're going to go all the way around the house looking for other points it might climb in. It might even climb up on the house and see if it might get in up there. We're going to harden up everything before it knocks. That way, you're not having to call me back next year, or you're not having your air conditioner torn up, your air ductwork ripped up the next time this happens. You're secure, and we're not having to harass harmless poor little animals because they just want to stay warm. So it's best for everybody. We're going to protect the customers, and we're going to not have to harass animals. And I like that, because like I said, I'm not here just to make a bunch of money. I wouldn't be doing this if I wanted to make a bunch of money, and I'm not going to have to hurt more animals. I'm going to save little lives. This is Pat the Wildlife Guy with Wildlife Company. Hope this helps you all, and hope it does something good for wildlife too. Thank you for watching.